So I got a comment the other day. It went something like, I'm now a vegan loser weakling, and I need 1,000 grams of protein per day. How do I get it? You're my guru. I trust you. I'll let you know. So the old protein, I tell you, in my body and in the bodybuilding world, it's pretty obvious that you eat a certain amount of protein, just enough, and you will gain muscle. But there's outliers like Eli Martyr, Free Melon Society, who eats like 1 meal a day fruitarian, like 20 to 30 grams of protein a day, and he's very strong, stupid strong. And it's like, okay, what the hell do we know? So, like, let's just throw out his breatharian results, because he breathes in protein somehow. For the rest of us who have damaged guts and antibiotic use, we need to get protein from somewhere. And if you're vegan, it becomes a bit of a problem. I have noticed that I used to have a nice body. And then now, it's still a nice body. It's just not a meat eater's body. It's a vegan body. And for some reason, I can't seem to digest the protein in amounts to gain the muscle as a vegan. So this guy's asking, like, where should I get my protein as a vegan? First I say, I hope to God your gut is better than mine, and you might stand a chance at living. So here's the deal. I come back from Vegas. I'm on this newfound path of balanced vegan diet, mostly raw, but like just eating a wide variety of foods that I haven't been eating. And everything was going great. My skin was clearing up, energy, everything is just fantastic. And then, for some reason, I ran out of my Lou Corona protein powder, and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna sprout mung beans instead. This is truly raw and living. I think even Lou Corona would be proud of that. He would say also, buy my protein powder in the affiliate links down below. But whatever. And I tell you, I could not believe the gas increase. It was already bad. And then you add sprouted mung beans, I was like dying. I think that's what like kick-started my food poisoning event that just happened. It was like a sulfur buildup that was burning my ass. It was like a nightmare. So, I don't know, man. Like, I know guys that say, oh, I'm a vegan bodybuilder, I sprout the lentils and I'm fine. It's like, that's great. It's great for you. It ain't working for my ass. So, like, I don't know the options. I would think if you get a high-quality protein powder that has protein digestive enzymes added to it, it should be a decent source. Is it, like, supernatural? No, it ain't at all. But, like, I was watching a debate between Anthony Chaffee and some vegan doctor. It's like 2.5 hours long. It was a pretty good debate. And the consensus was, basically the vegan had better science, and that was cool. But Anthony Chaffee could crush him in one hand. But the whole point was that the vegan diet is not natural. It's not meant to be. And the vegan doctor was like, it doesn't matter. We're just focusing on like who heals and what's healthier long term. Yeah, so we have to add supplements and B12, but like, does that person get healthier and live longer? That's what really matters, not what our cavemen ancestors ate and what could you hunt in the wild. Like, that's cool. It's a fantasy life. We don't know if any of that's even real. Ice ages. Oh man, I don't know if I believe anything. So the real point is like, what's healthiest? And vegan seems to be the way. Chaffee couldn't debunk any one of his studies. So like, okay, we're on board here, we're vegan, and if you want muscle, good luck. Good luck digesting the protein, because it's so much harder than meat. I was eating so much protein as a carnivore with zero digestive issues. And now I'm trying to just meet the minimum amount, and it hurts. It hurts me. So my first tip is actually to not follow the mainstream advice of 1 gram per pound. Do not do that. It's all the science points towards 0.6 to 0.8 grams per pound for maximal muscle growth. Anything over that is just like, why? Why are you doing it? It doesn't benefit you, and it could hurt your kidneys, according to some science. hosted by Dr. Morse's fruit-eating hippie club. Oh, boy. So I would say start with like 0.6 grams. Start on the low end and see how you feel. How are you digesting things? And then if things are okay, then work your way up, and maybe you can even get to 1 gram per pound. I don't think vegan protein's going to hurt you. It's just the source. So like, what are you going to do? I would recommend the protein powder that's easily digested. Try Lou Coronas. It's a bit pricey. I'm trying one with lion's mane for added mental benefits. Not sure if that's working. Has a stevia aftertaste. That's bullshit. But also like fava bean tofu. Bean, it's not a bean. It's a pea. So like peas apparently are easier than legumes to digest. I don't know that it worked in my body, but tofu and protein powder, hemp seeds. The best source would be chia seeds and flax seeds because like it's high in protein and also anti-inflammatory and healing disease. So it's like, that's cool. Green leafy vegetables, high in protein. If you eat a lot, just dodge those oxalates. Just duck under them. But for me, I noticed just increasing the protein lately, I have felt strength increases. I'm back up to doing 5 one-arm negatives. And it's like, okay, I am getting stronger as a vegan here. We're building muscle. I'm not as strong as my carnivore days, but like, who knows? I could get there if my digestion would ever actually digest a damn morsel I put down it. So it's like, okay, it's working. The push-ups, like everything is working. But since having that food poisoning scare with the freaky black slimy spinach, I've like lowered everything. And I tell you what, my gas has disappeared. Everything is fantastic since that event happened. And so, like, I'm hoping it remains like that. I think it might have been one of my drinks. I make all these powders with chlorella and all this stuff, and it's like something in there is not digested. Usually chlorella is cracked cell wall chlorella, and mine wasn't, because people can't digest that thing. So I couldn't. So, like, so far, right now, no sulfuric gas, but I'm also eating very low protein again. So I imagine I'm going to get weak as hell very soon. So, like, I'm hoping to add something back. My first choice is probably going to be hemp seeds. Just because I'm high-fat, raw vegan, they fit into my life. So, vegan bodybuilders, let me know your thoughts down below. How do you get your protein without farting your way to sleep? And then thumb up the video. You could thumb it down if your source of protein is lentil-based soup powder. You cook lentils, dehydrate them, juice the powder. What am I doing? I'm just going to leave. All right, that did not work out well for us. How you doing? You subscribing for more videos? I'll see you next.